Hello, this is Michael Wulff from Wulff Piano Enterprise. I'm here today with a package that arrived in the mail just recently full of different piano tools. I'm going to just go through briefly and talk about each tool that I've ordered and just tell you what they're for and what they do. And the package came from Wulff Piano Industries. It's in the States down in Wisconsin. It's one of the best piano supply stores that I've seen. I've dealt with both Canadian and American companies, and this one seems to be the best. So I'll put their info in the description below. So without further ado, I'll get started by opening up the package and showing you all the different tools that are inside. Okay, so the first thing we have here is a grand piano cleaning tool, and what it is a long piece of sheet metal that's very flexible. I'm not sure what it's made of exactly, but it's nice for getting in grand pianos because what you can do is bend it like this and slide it underneath the strings and clean all underneath the strings where it's very hard to get to otherwise. And there's a slot at this end. I'll look a little closer here. You can see the slot, and what that's for is we're putting this in. You can get an optional cloth as well, which is I think $3 or $5 or something. And what you do with this is you just pull it through the slot here, and then away you go. You can stick it, slide it in underneath the keys and clean and dust and make it look all nice and shiny. So that's that. Next item in the box is a long piece of felt. This is a mute felt, and what it's for is for muting the notes on either side of the main string in the middle. So it's actually, if you look at it closely, you'll see that the one end is a little thicker than the other end over here. So what this is for is when you have 3 strings on a piano, which is most of the upper half, what you can do is you push it in between the 2 of them, and it mutes the middle one, or it mutes the outside ones, but it leaves the middle one to, here we are, like this. And it leaves this middle one to still vibrate in the middle. So I just got another one of these. I got 2 of them now, so it makes it just a little easier. It saves a lot of time when you're tuning a piano to have a mute felt strip. Okay, and the next item is a tuning hammer, and this is a step up from the beginner hammer, which just has a very simple head. There's nothing on the end of it. It's just all one piece. Whereas this one is a step up from that. It's got a screw head. So if you look closely, you'll see the threads on here. And what you can do is you can pull off the head and change it. So right now I've got a number 1 head on here, which is actually a smaller than normal size. Most pianos use a size 2, but you also have size 3. So 1 is the smallest, and it's for tuning pianos that have very small pegs. If you look at this, here's a tuning peg. This is a pretty standard size. So this does work with the 1, but it doesn't go in very far. So you'd probably want to use a 2, and that's what most pianos are. Most pianos are a 2, but some will need a 1. But those pianos are few and far between. I'm actually using this on a French piano that had very small pegs. So that's it. And then also these heads have different sizes as well as angles. So this one, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but that is a 5. So the angle, that means the angle is 5 degrees. You can also get 10 degrees and even 15 degrees, depending on what kind of angle you prefer. Usually if it's a little higher, it's a little easier, especially on a grand piano, to work with the pegs. So anyway, that comes apart, but you can put it back together. So that's the tuning hammer. And now I'll move on to the next item, which is a special type of mute for muting the strings again. This one has a little spring in it, and it's got, kind of looks like tweezers at the end. And what it does is when you have 3 strings again, you put it on either side of the middle string, and it pushes along on the outside, pushes this way, and pushes the outside strings apart, and leaves the middle one to sound alone by itself. So if you're just trying to do a quick tune or just tune one of the strings or one of the notes quickly, and you don't want to have to put this felt on again, then you can just stick this thing on and away you go. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please ask them in the box below. As I said before, I'll put the links in the description for Howard Pianos Incorporated, the great company to work with, and also in the description a link to my Facebook page and a Google Plus page for the piano tuning as well. Thank you and have a great day. Take care.